Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we are announcing my new compound, Sensory MX. Now this compound has 3 tracks on it. It has your typical motocross track, you know, with the roughness, the ruts, you know, all the good stuff. Then it has another track, which is a motocross track, that is called the Right Trigger Simulator. So it's literally just wide open, no ruts, big jumps, just right trigger simulator. You know what I mean? And then we have a Supercross track on it called Sensory SX. Now this compound, man, was so fun to make, and I really worked a lot on trying to, you know, make the environment feel more realistic, and then really I focused a lot on the masking. So Kels and Quest have been giving me tips left and right and helping me out and just walking me through everything again. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm relearning how to mask and just getting better at that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to improve on something every track, but I think that this is my best track I've ever made. One, visually it is pretty appealing. If you ask me, it's pretty appealing. Now, I would like to get more in depth with learning, you know, how grass grows over certain areas, and, you know, just get into the fine details of the track creating. But the masking, man, if it wasn't for Kels, the masking would not be anywhere near what it is. He taught me a whole new way to do it, and on top of that, I also bought a like an artist monitor tablet thing to draw on to do my masking. So I learned a lot with this track, and like I said, in my opinion, this is my best track yet. I want you guys to let me know what you think. It does drop today on the shop for $1.50, so you get 3 tracks for $1.50. All of them have their own timing gates, and I uploaded them all to the servers. So all 3 of them are on there, and I'm curious to know what you guys think, man. Now that jump right there is part of the Right Trigger Simulator track. You jump over a part of the Sensory MX, and I don't know, it was such a fun track to make, and overall I just love the way it flows. I love the way it looks. I'm really proud of this track, so I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed building it, and I'm hoping to see some people on it, man. I really am. So, but I want to get over here and I want to kind of check out the Right Trigger Simulator. So some guy, I forget his name, but some guy on TikTok had recommended, he said you should do an RT sim. And it was right around the time when I had brought up PCK being Right Trigger Simulator, and I was like, you know what, that's a good idea. So that's what we did. We went and created a Right Trigger Simulator with some huge jumps. Like, I mean, these things are huge. I am on a 250 though, so they are all possible on a 250. You don't have to be on a 450. That part right there is gonna get hectic when it comes to racing, but don't worry. I made sure that the timing gates were not overly, you know, wide, but wide enough to where if you do crash right there, you're not gonna get cuts or anything like that. So I paid a lot of attention when it came to doing the timing gates, not only for this track but the other 2 as well. And shout out to Rubs right there for the norm on my water. I was playing one of his tracks, I forget which one, but I was like, in the video I made for it, I was like, I need that norm, and he came through and sent it to me, man. So that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty awesome, you know what I mean? But this Right Trigger Sim is meant as more of like a joke, you know what I mean, to the people that were offended by me calling PCK a Right Trigger Simulator. But it is a Right Trigger Simulator. I mean, you hold it down, you're pinned everywhere, throw fat whips, scrub nice. I mean, it's a fun track. Now, I did do a custom start board for all of them as well, and they all have their own custom logos and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I think it's just an overall fun track. So this compound has something for everybody. It has, you know, if you're a new player, you can hop on the right trigger simulator. If you're an experienced player, you can hop up on the MX track. And if you like Supercross, you can go right on the Supercross track, man, which we are actually going to go right over to as soon as we get to the other side of this big jump. Personally, this is my favorite part of the track. I love this jumper right here. Jumping over I just love it. Look at that. Brake, boom. Love it. Now, I did add like a little path here so you can, you know, get off the track, go behind the motocross start. That's the motocross start to the right. And then now we are on Sensory SX. And I hope you guys enjoy it, man, because I really enjoyed making this, and I plan to do a lot more Supercross tracks. So I'm really hoping that this Supercross track gets some good reviews. It means I'm onto something with my template. So let me know, man. I need to know what y'all think of the Supercross track as I botch that. Now that finish line, you can actually triple on a 450. 250, you can't quite do it. 250, you kind of have to double and then just triple onto the table and then off. But yeah, man, I think of all the tracks on here, personally, I love the way the motocross track rides, but I absolutely love the Supercross track, man. I'm proud of myself for it because I didn't think I was ever going to be able to build a good Supercross track. And Naswad said it was pretty good, so it's Naswad approved, and that means it must be pretty good because he would tell me if it was not. So you guys got to let me know what you think, man. Speaking of which, if you guys have not yet, make sure that you go and join my Discord, man. We are just past 800 members. So hop up in the Discord, make sure you join that. If you're not following me on TikTok yet, make sure that you go follow me on TikTok and let me know, are you gonna pick this track up? What do you think? You think you're gonna go get it? I think you should. But yeah, man, it was a blast to build. It's a blast to ride, and I think for $1.50 for a 3-track compound, it's not a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Other than that, man, make sure you guys go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to, share the video. Every little bit helps out, man. And other than that, y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.